Ever walk into a room and just feel it? Something's off. The energy shifts. Someone gives you a smile, but their eyes are blank. Another person talks a mile a minute. A third says nothing at all. Most people panic in these moments. They rush to fill the silence. They ask questions. They put on a performance. But Machiavelli knew something they didn't. The room isn't lying to you. You're just not listening. Every movement, every pause, every tiny facial twitch, it's all data. And if you know how to read it, you don't just survive social situations. You control them. Today, I'm going to show you Machiavelli's 14 psychological strategies for reading anyone instantly. This isn't about tricks or gimmicks. These are ancient principles of observation that turn you into a human lie detector. By the time we're done, you will never walk into a room blind again. Let's begin. Machiavelli wrote, "Men judge generally more by the eye than by the hand, for everyone can see, but few can feel." What does that mean? It means people are constantly revealing themselves. You're just not trained to see it. The untrained mind listens to words. The Machiavellian mind watches behavior. Here's the core shift. Words are performance. Behavior is the truth. Someone says they're fine. That's irrelevant. Look closer. Their shoulders are tense. Their laugh is a little too sharp. They're using their phone like a shield. That's the real conversation. Machiavelli didn't trust what people said. He trusted what they couldn't hide. And neither should you. First, observe the hands. Machiavelli noted that anxious men fidget, confident men are stiff. If someone's hands are constantly in motion, touching their face, adjusting their color, fiddling with objects, they are uncomfortable. And why does that matter? Because discomfort reveals insecurity, and insecurity reveals leverage, the cold-blooded response. Stay silent. Let them squirm and fill the void. Next, master eye contact. It's not about winning a staring contest. It's about timing. Someone who avoids your gaze is hiding something. Someone who holds it for too long is challenging your authority. And someone who glances away mid-sentence is planning their next move. Machiavelli said, "The first method for estimating the intelligence of a ruler is to look at the men he has around him." The same principle applies to eye contact. It tells you who's leading, who's following, and who's terrified. A cold tactic. Mirror their eye contact. Exactly. It unnerves them because it breaks their pattern. Third, weaponize silence. Most people are terrified of silence. They rush to fill it with meaningless chatter. Machiavelli used silence like a surgeon's scalpel. When someone finishes talking, just wait. 3 seconds, 5 seconds, and watch what happens. They'll either backtrack, revealing weakness, over-explain, revealing insecurity, or hold the silence with you, revealing strength. Their reaction tells you everything you need to know about their confidence. Number 4, decode the laugh. A genuine laugh is a full-body, involuntary spasm of joy. A fake laugh is precise and controlled. If someone laughs at absolutely everything, they're performing for approval. If they only laugh when others do, they're a follower. But if they laugh quietly, too, Tem Silves, at something subtle, that's a dangerous mind at work. Machiavelli knew the wisest princes often appear foolish among fools. Never underestimate the quiet laugh. Fifth, watch the first impression. Machiavelli wrote, "Everyone sees what you appear to be. Few experience what you really are." When you meet someone, their initial reaction that first half second is pure truth. It's before the mask goes up, before the social script kicks in. Watch closely. Do they lean in or pull back? Do they smile with their whole face or just their mouth? Do they greet you first or do they wait for you to make the first move? That split-second instinct is who they really are. Strategy number 6 is to pay attention to who gets ignored. Machiavelli said, "Men are so simple that he who will trick will always find another who will suffer to be tricked." In a group, watch the person who isn't being acknowledged. That person either threatens the group's leader, bores them, or is seen as beneath them. Power dynamics are written in the omissions, in the people who are treated like they aren't even there. 7. Analyze the speed of their speech. Fast talkers are often anxious. Slow talkers are calculated. Someone who suddenly speeds up mid-sentence is likely lying or trying to cover up an emotional trigger. But someone who pauses right before answering a direct question, they aren't just thinking, they're choosing their words. They're in control. As Machiavelli advised, one must be a fox to spot the traps and a lion to scare the wolves. Slow, deliberate speech is the fox. Rapid, flustered speech is the wolf, pretending to be a lion. Number 8 is a classic. The body doesn't lie, especially the feet. If a person's feet are pointed toward you, they're engaged and interested. If their feet are pointed toward the door, they want to leave. No matter how much they're smiling, a person's stance reveals their true priorities. The cold move. The moment you see their feet turn, end the conversation yourself. Always exit on your own terms. 9th, catch the microexpression. Just before someone speaks, their true emotion flickers across their face. It could be disgust, fear, contempt, or joy. It only lasts for a fraction of a second, but it's the unfiltered truth. Train yourself to spot it. That flash is their reality. Everything that comes after is just theater. Machiavelli believed men are driven by 2 things: love or fear. The microexpression tells you which one is currently in the driver's seat. Strategy 10 is the echo technique. It's deceptively simple. Just repeat the last 3 words a person said back to them as a question. For example, if they say, "I'm just really busy right now," you reply, "Busy right now?" Then watch them scramble. People hate being mirrored. It forces them to either double down on their story or correct themselves with the truth. Either way, you gain more information. 11. Beware of excessive praise. Machiavelli wrote, "Men ought either to be well treated or crushed, because they can avenge themselves of lighter injuries." When someone constantly praises a third person who isn't present, ask yourself, are they genuinely admiring them, or are they trying to position themselves? Excessive praise is often a mask for envy or a strategic move to appear humble while signaling their own ambition. Number 12 is the hesitation test. Ask a direct, simple question. Are we good? Or is that the final decision? If they answer immediately, it's likely an honest response. But if they pause, even for a second, before answering, they are calculating. Machiavelli said, "The promise given was a necessity of the past. The word broken is a necessity of the present." That hesitation is the moment of recalculation. 13. Feel the energy. Machiavelli knew that energy doesn't lie. When you walk into a room, what happens? Do people light up? Do they go neutral? Or does the room suddenly tense up? That feeling is your reputation walking in before you do. If the energy drops, you are either feared or disliked. And as Machiavelli famously said, it is better to be feared than loved, if you cannot be both. Both fear and dislike are forms of power. Finally, number 14, watch the exit. How does someone end a conversation with you? Do they linger, trying to get the last word in? Do they rush away abruptly? Do they glance back as they leave? The exit tells you if that person respects you, needs something from you, or is intimidated by you. The code tactic is to always be the first to leave. Let them be the ones wondering what you're thinking. Here's the secret Machiavelli understood that most people miss. Reading people is about catching individual lies. It's about seeing their operating system. Everyone runs on patterns. Fear, ego, insecurity, ambition. Once you can spot the pattern, you don't need to guess their next move. You already know it. This is why Machiavelli was feared, not because he was cruel, but because he saw the truth behind the performance. And once you start using these 14 strategies, you won't be able to unsee them. Your boss, who over-explains everything. Insecure. Your friend who can't hold your gaze. Hiding something. The stranger who mirrors your posture. They're studying you. You're no longer just reacting to people. You are responding with purpose. And that changes everything. Machiavelli wrote, "The wise man does at once what the fool does finally." The big shift happens when you stop needing to be right in the moment. When you stop defending yourself. When you simply observe, you become untouchable. People can't manipulate what they can't read, and when you're reading them while revealing nothing, that's power. Coldcalculated.com. You detach, and you dominate. Machiavelli once said, "Whosoever desires constant success must change his conduct with the times." The world is a stage, full of people performing, pretending, and positioning. But you'll see through it now. Every handshake, every smile, every pause is a piece of the puzzle. You're not guessing anymore. You're knowing. And when you walk into a room with this knowledge, the game changes completely. You're not trying to win conversations. You're already 3 moves ahead. So here is your final instruction. Say less. Observe more. And let them wonder why you always seem to know what's coming next. Because the most dangerous person in any room is the one who is quietly watching. Welcome to the other side.